Hi there. I feel pretty strongly about this, but before I dive into what this is, I want to show you a short piece of video. Anyone who's worked on, near, or around the internet the past 15 years will likely appreciate this. This is all of us at one point or another. Cue hilarity now.
I know you want a party, but I have to say thank you to a few people after what has been a momentous week for this company. Yes! Project Icarus has increased our productivity tenfold. Every department is working at 3 times usual speed due to the increased interconnectivity of our computer system. How can I talk about all that computer stuff? All of that computer gobbledygook without saying a word about the lawyers. They cut the red tape. They cut the red tape. They cut the red tape. Come on. Yes. You cut it. That's enough. And when you're talking about computers, how can you fail to mention accounts?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
He's building up to us. He must be.
Yes. And finally, last but not least, champagne. These 3 people proved time and again that they have the right stuff. The toilet cleaners! They said we couldn't do it. They said outsourcing our toilet cleaning would be inefficient. Dirk, Banhead and Doodles proved them wrong. Toilet! That's right, Doodles.
Where are you going?
They do this every time. They never remember us.
But you did the work. We did all the work.
Yes, we are invisible. We're the monkeys greasing the wheels that make the vast internet machine function. Now, I'm not just speaking about the lowly IT drudgeons like those depicted in the previous clip. I refer also to the creative talent, the idea people, the brave people, the people transforming our world in small and large ways by centimeters and parsecs every day. It's not that people willfully ignore the multitudes behind the internet. It's a combination of issues, that most of the serious denizens who inhabit it full-time have obscenely short attention spans, we speak in our own language, we're sometimes viewed as separate from the real-life cultures we serve to make better. Additionally, it's also a lot of work for the mainstream news media to truly speak intelligently about the cultural impact of what is going on the internet, especially when there are high-speed car chases happening so often. Aside from the obvious issues of distraction or misunderstanding, or outright uneasiness regarding the technical web in which we find ourselves today, many are also often dazzled by the startling successes of many who live and work on the internet. Which leads us to the problem I would like to see addressed, illustrated in the other piece of prepared footage in my presentation. This is brief, I promise.
How you doing over there, Theo Huxtable?
I'm doing good.
Superman does good. You doing well. You need to study your grammar, son.
Wow, that was embarrassing for you.
So there it is. There's no shortage of people doing well on the internet. Doing well is its own reward. Just ask Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, or Perez Hilton. Doing good on the internet, or more accurately using the internet for good, is a slightly stickier affair. Now, since we internet types are pretty much invisible, and as I said, many people have it in their head that all us internet types are overnight tycoons raking in the cash, there has been, in my opinion, a very limited effort to recognize the standouts among us. Look at this objectively. For excellence in other areas, awards abound. Oscars, Emmys, Grammys, Pulitzers, Peabodys, Nobel Prizes, the Palme d'Or, Legion of Honor, Presidential Medals of Freedom, the Daytime Emmys. Seriously though, what do we have? Well, in terms of the most broadly recognized, there's the Webby Awards. Some luminary recipients of past Webby Awards have been, well, to name a couple, That guy from the Ask a Ninja podcast, who, let's be clear, I really don't want to cheese off, and Lonely Girl 15. Okay, seriously. They do have some serious awards too, but they're kind of polluted by the fact that they seem to treat online activists who put their very lives in danger in some very scary regimes around the world on the same playing field as Norelco's Shave Anything web zone. I'm, not kidding. So here's what I propose. Berkman folks, you have a much louder voice than you think. I know you're giving away a $50,000 award this year at your Berkman at 10 gala in May. That's really great. And really, I intend no sarcasm here. People often tell me my tone can be misconstrued as sarcastic. Psh. Seriously though, think bigger. Think globally. Get with your colleagues at the Yale Information Society Project, the Berkeley Center for Law and Technology, the CIS at Stanford, the Information Law Institute at NYU's Law School. Contact Oxford, the LSE, the Sorbonne. Take the lead in putting together a quorum of academic, legal, and social entities with prestigious names and members. Demand, with a unified voice, that this space be treated as the important and transformational arena that it is. The excuse that the internet is a misunderstood backwater of our culture is no longer an acceptable reason for the continued lack of attention being paid to the important work being done by its inhabitants. Organize. Throw a party. Give out some awards and make sure it gets in the news. You have that kind of power. Above all, present awards to those who do good out there, not just well. Make us visible.